What's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got another Prize Picks video for you. We're going to be talking about the NBA slate in this video for today. This is basically the daily show. We missed our night show last night. We apologize for that. It honestly felt really weird not to put out the videos last night. We both were just dealing with a little bit of getting a little under the weather, and just felt kind of like trash last night. And we just decided to take the night off and try to get a little bit better, try to feel a little bit better. But it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so happy MLK Day to all you guys. And we're looking forward to getting into this awesome slate. We've got football, we've got basketball. We're going to get into all of it. We just wanted to start with basketball because it's a little bit more time sensitive. We have some early games. So before we get into our plays, if you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code and they'll double your first deposit up to $100. You'll get $200 if you just put $100 on. So just use the code at the bottom of the screen and they'll hook you up with that deal. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll want notifications on just so you don't miss out on some of these plays. If you're serious about jumping on the value, some of these plays just move pretty quickly on us. So if your notifications are on, you can jump on, see the plays we're getting into, and decide whether or not you want to jump into them as well. And if you guys don't mind liking the video, we really appreciate it. It's helping us grow our channel. We're like almost to 9,000 subs. This is crazy. It was not that long ago. We were celebrating 6,000 and 8,000, and now we're like creeping up on 10,000. So it's all thanks to your guys' help with the likes and the comments and stuff. So we really appreciate you guys. We can't thank you enough. So, all right, so let's talk about the plays we're getting into. All right, so the players we're going to be getting into, I'm going with Lauri Markkanen over 11 rebounds and assists. I love this play, feel really good about it. And Kristaps Porzingis, I'm going over 2.5 assists. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking Cameron Johnson for over 2.5 3 points made and Miles Turner for over 6.5 rebounds.
Awesome. All right, well, before we get into our recap and our breakdowns of the picks, if you've never tried Chalkboard, you should give it a try. It's a new platform. It's similar to Prize Picks, similar to Sleeper, but my favorite thing about it is you can set your own lines. And if you're familiar with the demon plays on Prize Picks for NFL, you can make any player into a demon play on Chalkboard. It's really cool. It's like Sleeper in the sense that there's no flex plays, unfortunately. So you got to play a little bit more conservatively, but I've really been enjoying it a lot. And we've partnered up with them, so they'll actually double your first deposit up to $100 as well. If you just use code BACKDOOR when you are signing up, they will hook you up with a 100% deposit match. And there's a link in the description of the video too, if you want to check it out. I just want to let you guys know to save you some time. Since they're a new company, it is only available for iOS. So they're finishing up the details of the Android version. They're going to have that out soon, and then they're working on a desktop version. So it's just such a new company, but it's a lot of fun. Really good opportunity to diversify the platforms you're playing on, because sometimes you'll be using these tools like Outlier and Daily Grind, and you won't have at least Daily Grind shows you, specifically Prize Picks plays. But I know sometimes on Outlier, I'll see something super juiced, and I'm like, dude, I'll go check Prize Picks, and then it won't be on there, so I can hop over to Chalkboard and usually grab that play. So definitely check it out, link in the description. So let's get into our recap. So for NBA, I had taken Michael Porter Jr. to go over 22.5 points and rebounds, and he crushed this. He went for 33. Denver played insane last night. It was awesome. They had 5 starters in double figures, and 4 of their starters, all their big names, went for over 20. So good game for them. And then Paul George got absolutely shut down. Like, I think we need to start giving the Wolves a little bit more respect. They are number 1 in the West, I believe, still, and they're up there for a reason. But they just haven't been that exciting in the sense of us like taking a bunch of plays. So maybe we've been sleeping on them a little bit defensively. But they held Paul George. He only went, we took him at 28.5 points and rebounds. He only went for 20. He went 5 of 19 from the field and 3 of 13 from three-pointers, which that's the main thing we were talking about, is his ability. I literally said he's maybe the best contested 3-point shooter in the game. and they held him three of 13. So respect to the Wolves, man. We got to start paying attention more to them. But so I went 1-1. How'd you do, Jordy?
Yeah, Paul George shooting like me out there in a basketball tournament.
How'd you? They were all over him.
Yeah, but I went 1-for-1 also. I had taken Aaron Gordon for over his 22.5 PRA also. He went for 33, so he crushed that line. And then I took Miles Bridges for over 2.5 assists, and he only had 1. He had a really good shooting performance. My cat's going crazy. He had a really good shooting performance, but he didn't get a whole lot of assists. But the rest, I will say, I know that like the Hornets are in like a big shooting slump as a team, so I think that's a big part of why he didn't hit that. But yeah, it was unfortunate. 2.5 is so low. I felt like that was a freebie, but
yeah. Well, we feel good about these 4 plays, and again, we've got a killer slate with some more wild card football. It's just going to be a fun day, guys. We hope you enjoy your day. I know Jordy and I need a nice relaxing day to pump some vitamins and, just rest, hydrate. And this was a good reminder that this is the time of year I really got to clean my diet up to make sure I'm not eating too much processed food, and sugar makes such a big difference. But all right, so for my first play, Larry Markkinen, let's hop over, take a look at this over under here. Okay, so we got a 245 over under with the Jazz favored by 7. So fingers crossed this doesn't turn into a blowout. We know the Jazz are really heating up right now, and I believe that Indiana's still missing Halliburton. All right, so we're in Outlier here with Markkinen, and yeah, we still have Halliburton out, and Aaron Nesmith is a game time decision. The only way this affects, the outcome of this game is not having Halliburton definitely gives us a little bit more of a chance of a blowout. But hopefully this stays close. We only have a 7-point spread. And they just, they kept it somewhat close against the Nuggets last night, but they are on a back-to-back. But I like him to get this done. From the looks of things, on a lot of, at least on Outlier, they had this, looks like the public is betting the under on this. And I'm going to be taking the over here. We've got a good matchup. If you actually look at what Indiana allows to power forwards, they're 20th in rebounds allowed and 14th in assists allowed. I had taken a look at his PRA, but because he's been scoring so well lately, the line is a little bit high. I believe it's set at 25.5 points alone. And so I think he's capable of doing this, but I don't really like looking into props when it's like, he hasn't been crushing this. He has way back here against Philly. He went for 33, but we've got, under, over. And I just don't really like to, it's a good matchup, 29th in points allowed. So if you want to take the PRA, go for it. I'm just going to roll with the RA because he's been crushing it in this department lately. So if we hop over to Daily Grind, they actually have the rebounds and assists favored to the over. So I see that's what's going on. So Outlier probably had it too. Yeah, so Prize Picks is giving it to us at 11. The reason this was favored to the under on the Outlier odds was because most places have it at 11.5. Daily Grind likes the over at 11 at 51.39% odds to hit. And they have it at a minus 125. So that makes a little bit more sense. So I'll be taking the over here. I really I like this play. I like him to go over. And then my next play, Porzingis, I love this play. You might want to jump on this one quick. I don't know how long it's going to be up there. Let's see, over, under. Did I already pass it? So many games today. Here we go. We got a 241 over under with the Celtics favored by 6.5 against Toronto. And if we hop over to Outlier here and we take a look at what he's done, he's hit this 3 out of his last 5 games, but he's been going nuts with the assists lately, and we've got a good matchup. They're 26th, the Raptors are 26th in assists allowed. And let's see, specifically to centers, yeah, just slightly different, 25th to centers. So he's just been moving the ball like crazy the last 3 games. And I thought about taking his rebounds and assists, but it didn't look as juicy because most of the rebounds and assists that he's been getting, I believe it's right here, most of the rebounds and assists have been because of the assists. Like you can see against Milwaukee, he only went for 2 rebounds. 7 is good, 5 is decent, but most of his cash has been in the assist section, and this is only set at 2.5. So I'm going to be just rolling out the assists. If we take a look at the injury report here, Jaylen Brown's a game time decision. So that, if he doesn't play, that will affect it a little bit because that's one of his great scorers. But I think that line is so low at him just needing to hit 3 that I still like him to hit it. And we've got no Jakob Portal still tonight. So could be a big night for Porzingis regardless. So whatever you're comfortable taking, I'm going to take this low hanging fruit of just the 2.5 assists. So on DG here, they're actually favoring the under for the assists. So full transparency, looks like most people are betting the under on here. Maybe that's because Jakob is out. But I think that with the way he's been dishing the ball lately, I mean, he's been getting like over 5 just about every game. So I'm going to be taking the over here. But this is favored just slightly to the under. DG has it just under 52% odds to hit the under. They have it at a -125. So go with your gut. Like every play we tell you, just always go with your gut. We're here to give you some information, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. And we'll, just keep playing from there. But yeah, these are the 2 that I'm going to be rolling with. I just wanted to mention too, if you guys are interested in checking out Outlier, we have partnered up with them, and there's a link in the description of the video. If you go through that link, you will get a 7-day free trial, and you'll have access to all of these tools they have. This is definitely our favorite tool as far as looking at stats and whatnot. But I just wanted to mention that real quick, that there's a link in the description of the video if you want to give it a shot. Try it out for 7 days. So you want to get into yours, Jordy?
Yeah. So for my picks here, I've got... First of all, I'm going with this Cameron Johnson 3 points made prop. I love when this play comes out at 2.5 because it's just so ridiculous. If you look at his last 30 games, he's gone over this 18 out of all 30 games he's played this year. And I think he's played every game this year. So he's been pretty consistent. I just love these types of 3-point plays when the guy is shooting, he's shooting 6.3 attempts per game and he's shooting 41%. So he's gone over this plenty of times, and I was looking at it in half of these games. He goes over this when he hits it. He goes over it before halftime a lot of the time. So I like this play. We've got a nice matchup against Miami too. It's not like a great matchup, but they are ranked 9th in points, or 13th in 3-pointers allowed to power forwards, giving up 2.3 a game. So right at the line we're kind of needing it at. I think he can get us one more than that, but yeah, it's juice to go over. If you look at daily grind, so they've got this juice to go over at a 51.87% chance to go over. So it's a -126. Everyone else has it like a -125 or higher. So I really like this play to go over. So I'm going to be taking this one for the over. Forgive me, I am like dealing with a terrible cold lately, so it's been pretty rough. But I'm going to be going with, for my next play, I'm going to be going with Miles Turner for over 6.5 rebounds. Where is he at here? Let me just type him in. So there's a lot of people on the board today. So, all right, so it's still set at 6.5. I like this play a lot. He's going to have to get busy. Without Halliburton, he's been going over this a lot more. I actually have this punched in without Halliburton, and he's gone over it 6 out of 10 games. And he has a lot better of an average without Halliburton because he's getting a little bit more minutes. So, tough matchup against Utah. They are a really good rebounding team right now, and they're heating up. They're ranked 3 against rebounds, only giving up 10.7 a game. But I like it to go over. I think if they're going to have a chance in this game, Turner's going to have to get busy on the board. So, I'm going to be taking this one for the over. And if we go over to DG, let's see here. They've got a juice to go over at a 53.81% chance. And it's a -137 for them to go over. Everyone has a juice to go over. The one thing I will note is he hasn't gone over this in 6 straight road games. So just keep that in mind. He kind of struggles on the road rebounding wise. I'm not sure why, if they just play him less or what it is. So keep that in mind, but I feel really good about it. So I'll be taking it. And that's my 2, bro.
Great. Yeah, so these are the 4 we're rolling with, guys. Again, sorry we missed you last night. We need to get a little bit better health wise, but we're good for the daily show. We hope you have a great day, and if you are interested in checking out the tools from Daily Grind, they were the first partner that reached out to us and helped us support the channel and whatnot. We really love the crew over there, and they're hooking up all of our viewers with 25% off of any of their tools. They've got the DFS optimizer, they've got the correlation tool. They've got really awesome stuff over there to help you figure out your plays for multiple platforms. So just use code BACKDOOR and they'll give you 25% off of any of your tools that you want to use of theirs. And there's a link in the description of the video for that as well. And if you want to check out our Discord, we'll be in there all day posting plays and sharing slips and whatnot. It's a really good community, and just the community as a whole is a great resource. We're constantly in there, our whole crew. We have 2 extra analysts in there that are posting plays all the time. So there's a link in the description of the video too if you want to check that out. Other than that, we hope you guys have a great day today. Enjoy football, enjoy basketball, and we'll be coming at you in just a little bit with our football video and the Demons video to follow. So we'll see you in just a little bit.
All right. Good luck, guys.